James, what's an owner's policy and what's a title search and why are they important to a transaction? Yes, they are very important to a transaction, and here's why. Starting off with what is it? Okay, so a title search is done by a title company. It's a research of the property. Who owns it? Who has owned it in the past? Are there any liens, any encumbrances on the property, any open mortgages that would affect the buyer's ability to own it, possess it, or sell it down the road? A buyer, obviously making one of their largest financial investments, wants to have this in place to make sure that they are making a sound investment. And in most cases, if you're getting a loan, you can't get it unless you can get clear title or conveyable title to the property. It's important to a seller because if you don't do a title commitment, which gets a buyer and owner's policy, which is needed in order to get a warranty deed, let's say 3 years down the line, if something pops up that the buyer would come back to you as the seller on, you could be ultimately responsible for that unless you provided that title policy and owner's policy and had that title search done. So it really is important to both parties, and that's why we recommend it in almost every case of a transaction, or every transaction, recommend it to both our buyers and seller clients.